Okay. I'm here. I'm back. I'm in the middle of doing something because I'm like, no, I am not going to like pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just gonna keep. I was just gonna, I was thinking about ending it and then like coming back after, but no.
Extractor charge expending.
I'm fucking just doing it. Fucking thing. It's the least favorite game of also just like I have no idea what happened.
A new extraction site may now be claimed.
Okay, like I know that's part of the reason, but then I don't know like why it's still
Enemies are assaulting your excavator.
I don't know. You gave it to me and I know it's like tested. You're stuck. You don't actually own the free game? No way.
I sense another void treasure. Extractor in place.
I actually had something. I don't know. Oh, I could have checked it earlier. Because I'm stupid. I worked up this orb that attracts enemies' attention and that it can attach to the other ability. Besides that, I really do not know. Oh! Wait, what was that? That was a noise. Wait. A follow? Unheard of. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Do you know what? I'm gonna make the executive decision of not trying to pronounce the name, but I really do appreciate it. I should open up my dashboard on my phone so I can see that email and I don't have to parse it.
Excavator under attack. An extractor requires power.
Please give it to me. No. But whatever.
Extractor in place.
Use this.
Void treasure location established. Excavator is severely damaged. Protect it or lose it. Excavator lost.
I know it was not
work wasted.
Wasted in the last 3 seconds. I'm starting. Okay. I don't know, like,
Extractor deploying.
I don't know. I actually don't know how, like, if I wasn't playing solo, I don't know if this new stuff would queue me with other people or not. I think it probably would. I just don't. Listening, no.
An extractor is out of power. Enemies are assaulting your excavator. Excavator under attack.
I know you can't hear it.
An extractor
But
requires
I'll just heal my cat, no matter
new
how
void
far away
treasure may now be extracted. Excavator is
5
almost
rooms
destroyed.
away now at the top of his lungs.
You allowed the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Whatever. I don't care that the excavator got destroyed. So, you could tell whenever I like look away for a second to do something else. I don't know how to play this stuff. I have like a whole bunch of
Way out is now open
started
to you.
building other ones. Yeah,
But further buried riches are here
I'm not
for the
sure if I
taking.
can. I think
Will
I could
you
do like
lay your
everything.
sword aside
Warframe
and
build the
rest,
efficiency, yes.
or fight on?
Don't kill me. Let me. Okay. So good. Void
The
flood,
paradox has
no time
drawn
limit.
void angels to besiege the undercroft,
Flash.
undo what their claws have done. Or Duviri may fall to something worse, even than Thrax. The ruptures can be closed, but only
Hey,
if
you
you
know,
collect enough ambient void energy.
I think this is
Seize
the
the
exact
globes that
reason
float
why
nearby.
some people have really been asking for like a way to turn off like the tutorials, because man, do they talk a lot sometimes. Well, maybe it's in the game. If it is in the game, I actually just don't know about it. This one. This time. Done this. I can't have everyone doing it. I'm like stupid. Like, I hear the noise, yeah, but it's somewhere around here. But then also I'm never finding it. It might be farther away than I think it is. Obviously, it's here. And then last one. I barely efficiency. It's fine. I think that'll help. I don't think there's any mission type I have to be scared of. I just have to be scared of dying.
If the void angels break through the wall, their master will be freed.
Bitrate okay?
Do not allow that to happen.
Does not look that good.
Fight on.
sometimes.
Close the ruptures as you would staunch the
Okay, I
wounds
see. Yeah,
of a
yeah, that's what they're
comrade.
talking. Yeah, it's a deeper capture target. You know, someone needs me for some. I'll be right back. Sorry about this. Sorry about that. I'm back, and I have ice cream cake now too, so that's fun. No! I need to chill out. Just chill. I need to chill. Save myself. So this mission, if you're playing it where it's actually fun, you know, actually on like a, and then like there's a bar meter, there's something that's fun, and you need to like do it at a certain time. Not in this apparently, for whatever reason. You can just take your sweet time.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay. Hold fast.
It's just me. I on my own. Okay. People end up at least cause like a distraction. So, no. I'm liking this. I like the new content they add into Warframe. I'm never usually complaining this stuff. There aren't a lot of games that I really
The rupture is closed.
content, unless it's
The
just
paradox
nothing
stabilizes.
really. Like I hate when they're like, oh, this big update, and they put in like
A breach has been
and then the
seen.
game puts in like something that's
Excellent
basically
work.
already in the game, and then they just like. And it's not even like that long to complete the new content. It's a huge update. And then you beat it in like one sitting. That was really big, wasn't it? Doesn't matter. What's the base? Like, there's no reason for me. I was like debating going that. Then there's no. I was thinking like, there's not really a reason for me to not go live because I'm already playing stuff, and then even if I don't want to put in like the high energy, I can still
advise you
sit
not
here.
to be content with merely doing enough.
And here's glitches. Yeah, refund them. This is defense.
History dictates that this Tenno asset was destroyed in a grave setback
But,
to the
you know,
cause.
defense is one of the only
Let us
things that's hard
rewrite
here
that
on
event.
Steel Path. But with someone like Octavia, because Octavia's abilities, I think it's practically meant for defense. I keep running into like I haven't streamed Smite in a while. I keep whenever I'm playing, I keep running into this one guy. It's not the worst play I've ever seen, but it's just like I hate people who like aren't that good and like complain about everything and act like that. They start blaming anyone else, like everyone else, as soon as they get blamed for anything. Oh, you know, freaking What is it? Okay, let me just get on one of these roofs and just take a second. Up down there. Okay. Let's see if we can... Oh, does that mean it's back here? No, there's not. This is to the edge, technically. Sometimes they like to hide it on with gears. Oh, it's not here somewhere. Unless I misheard. Suspects deal double damage. Now we can see if we should be able to do it. Last defense I had, the thing barely took any damage. As long as I don't run out of energy, it would be even harder to
prepare yourself. A fresh wave approaches.
Would be very great. Level 468. No, average. Gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say that with that thing actually, it's gonna be pretty difficult for me to believe. Still got it. Damage works really This makes me think like I should invest into getting Octavia. Like I know Octavia's good. Just I never really cared enough to do.
The winds blow fiercely.
This, and this.
The rains do not relent. Still, the stout bough stands. I don't even know how. I think they actually model these weapons the same way. I think the enemies
default
incoming.
settings is
Stand fast.
Send up the ball. Oh my! Did it reset them? Not bad. Either that or I'm just talking quieter. Let's turn it down more. 14. Bam. I hope that's better. Also move the microphone close to the microphone.
This battle is already half won.
Yippee!
No time to rest. Already a new onslaught begins.
What's happening? We have a city there. I don't use all of my revives, then I just need to do like a couple more. And I don't have to do it for the rest of the zone. To get these rewards, they're also gonna change next week. Can't have that happening. Like all that right.
The enemy musters for a fresh assault. Hold the line.
Stop. I'm invisible. Yippee, I'm invisible. For whatever reason. I have no idea what causes it. Definitely one of Octavia's abilities. I don't know. That guy's animation is definitely broken. Give me a break. Let's go good. Could not kill me. Okay, revive. We got one more, so don't waste it on this one. No matter what. I wasted it on this one. Cringe of me. But still
The enemy
killed you though,
has
yeah.
been exhausted.
Okay, no. I'll just extract. I don't want to risk wasting all this progress. And then let's do it one more time and then we'll be done. Time to eat some ice cream cake, that's what I said. Because I don't want it to melt. Had some good ice cream cake. Oh. I forgot. I'm sure it's right on. Oh wow, oh, cool. I'll do one more. Don't even gotta go for a long time, just gotta do one. So as long as the first frickin' mission isn't defense, it'll be fine. ice cream. Congrats me. Why does it always tell me Smite is live with like no viewers? Oh no, I can use Seviga. The stupid, yeah, I don't know why like the weird horse thing does that. Probably the Kuva Brahma, not Brahma, Brahma. Holy shit! A new mod. 13. No, okay, mine's no. Sure. Did I get
Come
enough?
to prove yourself in the undercroft, then.
No, not yet.
The other side is watching.
Oh, you was looking? Okay, like the thing that was fine. This thing, the Hyphy or whatever it's called. One of the things here, rank 8. Oh, you get to name it. Wow, how interesting and cool. Melee kill. Sure, melee attacks have fire. Oh, I swear this Warframe, half of it is like a JoJo reference, by the way. Because I can't show you right now, but in his codex entry, he's doing one. I think he's doing one of Dio's poses, and also I guess you can call his shadow like a stand.
Secrets lie buried deep within the undercroft. The paradox provides the means to extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered.
Even with this, I'll get this any round. Because the enemy is armored. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it's the re one.
Extractor in place.
Okay, yeah. Now we're doing it pretty good. I don't remember how to use this guy.
Extractor charge expended.
Kill these guys. Okay, that gives me. Oh wow, I got. Oh, I'm getting charged on my ultimate. Ooh. Who did that?
Extractor requires
You're going to pay.
a void treasure has been located.
My stand, my shadow. That's not which one is it? Consume. Eat him. I think I'm like salty. Honestly.
Enemies are assaulting
Not
your
bad.
excavator.
peek out and just turn back into me. Time grinds to a halt. Run. I want you to come.
Excavator is
They've done it.
almost
They've activated my passive.
An extractor is out of power.
Which means I just do this like 5 times until I come back. It's so stupid. You can infinitely come back as long as this shadow like doesn't die before you run out of time. That's not I think that's partially why. I think because it's balloon ability is one of the best weapons. It's one of the best healing or something. Consume. Oh, take it. Before you die. No, stop. No! We got the revived edge. I just dipped my hand in the ice. It's very unpleasant.
Extractor deploying. A new extraction site
Oh,
may
fuck,
now
you
be
can
claimed.
jump that? No fucking way. Depends on the enemy type.
Excavator under
Let's
attack.
get it right. Maybe we should be more careful. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe I would be more careful if
Excavator is severely damaged.
couldn't just come back whenever I felt like it. Serious? Are you to teach you that lesson? Get the extractor up, I can finish it. No.
An extractor requires power.
There'll always be more.
Excavator lost. Work wasted.
We lost it. It was so horrifying and scary. What a cruel world we. It's also like, I think one of like a couple Warframe, I don't exactly know how many who have a special dodge animation. Most people just roll, but he does look weird.
Extractor deploying.
Weird flip.
Marking
It's just
void
the same
pressure
animation
extraction
every
site.
direction. He's radiating.
An extractor is out of power.
Actually, the fight.
Enemies are assaulting your excavator.
I feel it because my hand gets like a million times colder every time I do it. So what? I don't get what constitutes being able to like grab an enemy.
Your excavator is on the brink of destruction.
No,
You
of course.
allow the enemy to destroy an excavator.
Yeah, you allowed them. I just have to do this one. That's what the scope looks like. You mean one? You got one bullet in you?
I sense another void treasure.
No way.
Extractor in place.
What is this gun? Hey. No. Oh, I see when you hit the roll, it transforms into another gun. Oh, let me use my Kuba.
Extractor charge expended.
EBB. I don't remember.
An extractor is out of power.
So even if it gets destroyed now, I think it's really good enough. Probably might as well just finish it if we can. Because they'll just give us more. It's a much needed reason.
I'm tired of this bullshit.
Right, let me go to the operator form so I can just start
A way out is now open to you.
Yeah, I do take it. Do you take it? Yes. I want to do more. Especially when I don't know what the reward for doing more is. Yo, what the? Cool. I keep like, oh, how long is this gonna load? And I'm like, oh, it already loaded. Oh, I forgot to check my resource trains. Let me do that first. Boop. Bastards. You fool. That's not what I want. Circuits. What a dark day for humanity. Okay, we got it. Good. Done. See what the reward is for continuing. Arcane intervention. Gain health. Okay. Yeah. Shotgun vendetta. Okay. Primary obstruct. On weapon magnet status effect. Enemy weapons jam. Okay. Magus aggress. Warframe melee transference. Heavy blade deals critical attack. 1,000 endo, 5,000 credits. That's such a bad 5,000. How much you get from this one? 1,500. But like even then. Okay. Now we check. We check the.
Orders has been counting stars, operator.
Don't count
all
stars.
accounted for.
They're not even close. 14 hours. Tomorrow, like morning. We're building 6 Warframes. We're gonna work on the 7th one too. It's gonna suck. So. Oh, I changed the secondary to a different weapon. They gave me a thing booster. Affinity, so more XP. So I can just give them. No, those are from. Actually, I really don't care that much though. Let's use Epitaph, because apparently Epitaph is a very good weapon. Or I think I don't know. It's like stupid terms. Like, oh, it's a good primer. Like, well, what does that mean? Who knows? There's nothing about doing a Vara. Let me see if well, I'm looking right here. I need like 2,000 more polymer bundles and then 2 argon questions. Fine. No, you before. No, okay, I can start the mission. Before I actually start doing it, I'm gonna finish my take. I find it really funny. Like I was talking to my dad, and I found out he's more caught up with Marvel movies than I am. Cause I haven't even watched.
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative
Haven't even
hunts
watched
for supplies.
Thor.
Set off the alarms to
Love
start.
and Thunder, whatever it's called. He watched the new Ant-Man and the Wasp like today. Like, wow. I'm a fake fan, obviously. I really love the feeling of impending doom I'm getting while I'm eating. Like just peril. Okay, I'm ready. Yippee. Oh! Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Real life tide. Bam! I figured it out. I'm so bad with names, man.
The infested are releasing toxic
Like honestly,
spores
like
into
if
the
someone
area.
like just showed
the
me
emergency life support I am delivering
like
is your
a
only chance for survival.
what are they called? If you just like wrote down a name on a piece of paper and like it wasn't something I was like used to already, I would have no idea how to say it. That's why I have like problems with like when I'm watching like certain animes or movies, and if they only like say a character's name once or twice, I like really just don't remember. Not that I don't even remember how to like say it. I also just don't even remember who they are. And like it used to be like that in school as well. Like, oh man. Like, I remember distinctly in high school, I was in like math class. Someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, you remember me, right?" And you know, I was, you know, I was like, yeah. But I had no idea who it was. But they must have like known, because they're like, who am I then? And then, you know, that's when it backfires on you. when they ask you that. And then I didn't know. And then he didn't tell me who he was. So I don't know who he is. Still to this day, don't know. I think
Activating it will buy you
the
more
only
time.
hint I got was that we're from like the same like middle school, I think. Even I don't remember. I just don't think about stuff, I guess. Look at this. Ooh, now this is a real. It's doing impact damage though. Have I done some? Ow. You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm feeling the worst I felt in a very long time. Cause like, last time I felt
Prepare
like
for
this
life
bad was, oh, maybe I was like 8, or maybe I was 12. I really don't know. All I remember is that it was Thanksgiving, and it was back when I had my. I had an Apple phone, so it was a long time ago, but I had a phone, so it wasn't super long. So it must have been around middle school, I believe. But like, oh, I felt so bad too, because I always loved Thanksgiving, man. And we always have such nice meals. And like, I just couldn't eat anything. I was just lying down on the couch, just playing like a game on my phone, because I really just couldn't do much. It's like the last time in a long time I got sick. Like, oh well, at least I'm seriously sick. Because, I don't know. Despite like what people might believe, because like I did like miss a lot of school with like, and like, oh, we called in sick, right? But I really don't get sick a lot. I don't know if it's like my immune system or stuff. I don't know if I'm just like safer than other people, but most of the time I'm fine. But you know, just like the past like week or two, I just really haven't been doing that good. And not to point any fingers, might have been my brother. So, when he did come, he was saying that he had some of this stuff too. You know, upset stomach, stuff like that. And now I'm feeling it after he's gone. But to be fair, I also like did something stupid last night. Like right before the bed, right before I went to bed, I'm like, let me eat like two. No, that's a lie. I made 4. No, I think I ate 5 slices of pizza, and then a burger. And like, I'm like, oh, why am I like, why does my stomach feel so upset? Oh, I don't fucking know, dude.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready.
And so like, it's not like I don't know why I'm feeling bad. I just think it sucks that I'm feeling bad. And I was feeling bad yesterday too. The foolish me left my bedroom door open, so in the middle of the night the cat came in there and woke me up a couple of times. It was that kind of thing that's like, you know, like you wake up, but you're like, this is like a mild annoyance, and I really don't feel like getting up and like closing the door and everything. So I didn't. So then I just got woken up like 2 more times later. And there's that. And then I went out like that whole day, went like walking like everywhere. Then I got like a blister or something on my like tiny toe, which is fine. Honestly, it literally doesn't hurt that much because I don't think I walk up anymore now. I just have my foot shaped out and like that sucks. I think I literally got it a blister there because there was something in my sock. I've also been like looking through my like sock drawer recently, and like I don't know why I don't own like a normal pair of socks anymore. Like I either have like the socks that go to your like ankle, or I have like the socks that go like all the way up your leg, and there's no in between. And like I'm like, I really need to just get some like regular like medium length socks. Going on a super tender because I don't have to focus. Don't know.
Life support has been
I have been
replenished.
itching to stream again since people were there, but you know, I was totally fine with not streaming with them. I didn't want to spend the time with these people. Oh, is that a thing? Oh, well, I don't care. I'm not. Yeah, unless I like super focused on doing a night game, I'm not getting it. Like 6 or like less, probably like 5 days left. I ain't getting it. No, like, yeah, actually, like, I like getting socks for Christmas. Because it's like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, you get, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I appreciate everything I get, right? But, like, I like having that. It's, like, a good thing that I never really realized that I need them half of the time. And also, it's just like it makes me like more excited on Christmas Day because you know there's more stuff like under the tree or whatever. Like I don't know, it sucks, but that's cool. When I was younger, yeah, like I get bummed out. It sucks, but like now I get it. I'm really not that against. I'm really not like super against getting clothes for Christmas either. Cause like I don't know. Like, I think it's cool. Like, especially clothes. Yeah, exactly, right? You're around that age and you're like, oh wow, I have to care right now. Like, I don't know. If I could get, like, fancy... Like, I want to wear fancier things. I, like, don't care... Like, okay, comfortable and good looking. That's what I care about. I don't want to wear stuff that's like super constricted.
Hold out as long as you can.
So that's why I have like, there's a lot of times I have trouble wearing, or like I don't like wearing certain like dress clothing. I find that it's just not, well, like I never had some really fancy, but I never find the material nice. And I never like jeans. And I don't, like, I know some, or whatever, it's like a personal thing. I don't like the way jeans feel.
Another life support capsule is now available.
It's just like, kill me. That's what that feels like. But that's what most of the fancier clothing is, yeah? It's like a harder material for whatever reason. I've always preferred softer. These are the worst, yeah. I find a single pair that are super skinny, yeah. I don't know what that is too, man. Like, so many, like, and not to mention that half of the time, like, places will have sizes, but if I go to another place and find that same size that I already have, oh, it's a different size though. What the fuck are you talking about? like yeah, I wear, like, when I have to wear like a more dress clothing, I usually wear khakis, I think they're called. That's just because I think they're more comfortable. I can use them. I'm not really a big belt fan either. That's just because, like, I don't know, I always find, like, oh, you, like, sit down with a belt on and you have your belt on, like, in any, like, weird way, so it, like, moves around sometimes. Oh, you're, like, your belt buckle's going right into your stomach. And I have fun with that one. Like, no, don't do that to me. Like, he's a great suspenders. I've never, honestly, I haven't worn that many different types, but I think suspenders would be cool. Oh yeah, and then you could use that instead of a belt, right? Maybe that's what I want to go. Maybe that's my secret. Also, like, I don't know, I would not be opposed to wearing, like, a suit a lot. Like, you know, just get in, like, shape, get a nice suit, wear it around town, and then, you know, give people that impression that I'm a somebody. Because I've always, like, I've never, like, I do like some of the, like, regular suits. Like, well, most kind of navy, black. That's, like, the standard colors right now. Most people get. But I've always wanted to be a little more different. I think red suit, maybe with a different color, like, pattern on it. Black undershirt. Ooh, that looks nice. I got my inspiration from that one guy from the office. That seems like maybe like something different. Every time I see a suit, I'm like, wow. You just, like, these guys have, like, the same suit. And then, like, I get that, like, the variation in those is supposed to be like, oh, look at my pocket square, look at my tie or socks, or my shoes as well. But it's still, like, I don't know, I'm a pocket square kind of guy. I had one. When I had a suit for our middle school graduation, because I don't think high school had one because of COVID. Yeah, apparently I was informed later that apparently we had a prom. Which I didn't know about. Which, good. I didn't want to go anyway. To say how much I despise school. Like, I'm going to go. If I'm going to school, I'm going to talk to my friends. And stuff like that. And, you know, to get an education. But, like, there's just so much stuff about...
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah, right?
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
I don't know. And like, I just had the suit for the middle school one. Like, oh, we want everyone looking like their best. And then blah blah blah. So I looked great. I looked amazing. And then I wore it again on another occasion, but I've only worn it twice. And I wish I would have the confidence to wear it every time I was somewhere. But also, it's like a temperature thing. I despise being too hot. I don't despise being too cold, though. for like, you know, like a cold day, I could wear a suit. But even then, I don't think my suit was like. Oh, let me tell you about that though. Yeah, getting your picture taken. Yeah, that's usually what it is. So, for that grad where I was getting my suit, I went to a certain suit shop. Okay, it was in the mall. We went in, I think, like a week or so before grad. Right, we picked out all my stuff. We picked out the suit, the tie, the socks, the pocket square. I think I already had shoes that went with it. And then we asked, and my suit just needs to be tailored, hemmed. I don't know, whatever the right word is. Tailored, probably. And we were asking, oh, could you get it done in a week, right? And they're like, yeah, we can get it done before this date. And so we wait to the day before prom, right? Oh, not prom, sorry. Graduation. You get mixed up again. Go there. They haven't even started working on the suit. So, obviously upset. We asked for like our money back on like this suit, right? So, but we kept all the other stuff. We kept the pocket squares because we could just use those. And then we went to the Bay, found a suit there that was literally like my size already, perfect. Got it, and that solved my like the awful like thing. I was like, oh, I was having such a bad day that day too, because like I've always been a big, like I've always wanted to keep my hair longer, which I didn't really ever have the opportunity to do till later in life. And like I was saying, like, man, I'm hating how I'm noticing everyone else, like every other boy in my class was getting their haircut so like short, kind of like a bit more hair than than I would think, like, you know, like when you join the army and they're like, oh, you shaved your head, and then you have like that, like they had like a bit more head than them. And that's like awful, and I didn't want to do that. You know, then like I get my hair cut and it's like that too. And I was like, oh, I was just so upset because I'm like, wow. I really think this looks stupid. Not that I really like do anything with my hair. People always tell me I should. Oh, you should do this, this. I'm like, I don't, and I don't really care enough if I'm with it anymore. Yeah, right. I like having long hair. I purposefully keep my stuff how it is now, honestly, and this is like 100% true, because I want people to like if I don't want people to like think that they can like approach me. I want people to like think that, oh, like, is this guy like a homeless dude? That's why I keep my like not my clothes, right, but my hair and stuff is like unkempt, so like maybe people think I'm like insane and then not like mess with me. I really just would rather not have what happened with my suit. Nothing was signed in black, everything on top. That's, yeah.
Saturation is nearing critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you. Life support has been replenished.
I don't know. I've never really had a hairstyle, and I still don't. Hold on, one cut. True.
Life support activated. Look what our Tenno operative just found.
Oh wow,
They could not do this without you.
Forgot that that's like the real reason to not do this mission.
Life support has been
You
replenished.
don't get relics, but even with saying that, it's probably better for the fun.
Life support activated.
But I don't know. I like having my hair a certain way. I don't like putting in a lot of maintenance to keep it that way. I wish I was just born with different hair genetics. That's like the main thing, I guess. It was like, oh, if I was born with straight hair, wow, it wouldn't. I'd like. I guess you get different problems, but then I would get the kind of hairstyle I would want. But maybe I only want that kind of hair because I've never had it. Who knows? All I know is the only way to redeem my haircut is to put it into like a ponytail, like a like a samurai or something. Cause I got nothing. I haven't even like gone. Oh, like it's been like a year or two now. Actually, like get my hair like done. Well, let's see what I get in day 1,000.
Eternal, it's your lucky day.
And like, you know, just because like it's like a money saving thing. I know it's like not that expensive to get a haircut, but like if I don't care and I don't like need it, does it really matter that much? Redeemer Tatsu. Okay, let's just use this one because it's level 0. Yo, what stance mod we got for Tonfas? Sovereign Outcast. One. I'm gonna guess. Oh, actually, fine. Berserker's Fury. It has electricity. I don't know what it makes. I don't remember. That's corrosive for armor. What kind of damage does it do? Impact. Our favorite damage type. Especially is.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Impact.
Me too.
Genshin? No, I can't say it. Kids, you know, that's what I think about now. Anytime I think about Genshin, like, ooh. What does this make? Radiation? Nah, I don't need it. Primed Fury. Oh, what? Berserker's Fury's better. Reach. Ni. Sun. Critical chance. Melee. Damage. Sure. Where does this put it at? Almost 50%. My gosh, it's just like Genshin Impact with the, Oh, I should change Warframe as well. Ooh, do I got Varuna, Titania. Play Protea. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Operator, you have remembered well.
Oh,
how
Protea's the
Tenno
one who has a
moves.
weird one. What? Me when I play Genshin Impact? This has not happened in a long time because I do not care. Like last time I booted it up to literally just like claim a whole bunch of wishes. I didn't even wish. I was just like, I'll save it for when there's like a character I really care about. Like I'm saying, if any other member of the Futui is a playable character, I'm wishing for them. Like if Il Doctor or whatever, the Doctor, or anyone else are. Maybe if another Archon comes out, I'll care.
Distract the infested while
But
a
most of
lone
the other
Tenno operative
characters,
hunts for
or if
supplies,
Zhongli
set
comes
off
back
the
out there,
alarms to
because
start.
he's like good.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on.
Damn
Emergency
it,
life
Lisa.
support is inbound.
No. Okay. Let's use the stupid shotgun for a while. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. It's like playing Doom. Except Doom is actually first person. It's the first person mode in Warframe. Come on, make me sick. I get so surprised by my own like notifications. Like if someone follows me or like anything on, or like I've set up, like before I even like started streaming, I set up most of that stuff. The one I didn't set up, I think, is me getting raided. So it's just like the default. But I literally, I swear I set up the sound for literally everything else. Follower, subscription, bit donation, I think. Oh yeah, Turkey is actually good.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Oh yeah, the recent dispensary is so good because of that one mod. But I think like a revive. Yeah, something. How long are we like? Hour 17. So good, man. I'm glad, you know. I don't know if this is the work of someone else or not, but I'm glad to gain have gained 2 followers today. Very good impact from
prepare for life support.
a very big change from when I did the 24-hour stream and I got 1. But you know, I appreciate anyone. Any progress doesn't matter. Kind of just like not even like to like make money, like okay, like yeah, it's on my mind because like right now I'm just waiting till I can like do stuff. I haven't told like anyone what I'm doing right now. Like even people like I know, I don't think I've told them. But like I have to wait basically until I can like do stuff because they have to like I went somewhere, took a little test, they're like, yeah, you're accepted. You just gotta yeah. And it's like they're like, oh, we're gonna email you like in like May or June, I think, or something like that. On with more details. And then I'm like, okay. So now I'm just waiting. Like, yeah, you know what, honestly, with the whole like story on this game, yeah, there's like story missions, right? I've done every story mission in the game right now until they update it. But then there's also like so much stuff about the game that I don't know because like my brother knows. Like I think he cares a lot more about the lore, but I don't like read into stuff. Like I'll care about like lore of stuff if it's like there and part of the story. But as soon as you make me like have to like read something extra, I ain't doing it. Yeah, right? Oh man, and like even like before, right? Before I decided to do what I'm doing now, when I was applying for jobs, man, did it take so long to get any response?
Is now available.
Like, oh, I'm not even like I wasn't. Like, okay, at the beginning, right? Maybe I applied for like I applied for like 5 jobs, like not that many. I was like, okay. And then I started applying to more. I probably applied to a total of like 50, and I think only like 4 or 3 of them even like gave me a response. One of them was like, we're sorry, but you're just not what we were looking for, right? Which was, I'm glad that like every other place didn't even say anything. And then another one wanted me to take like some type of like quiz or something, and like, but at that point I already had, and then the other job I just had to fill out some paper. So the one that wanted me to take a quiz, at that point I already like was like basically done getting the other job, so I just didn't do that. And then I get to the job, right? I'm doing it, and then I find out that I don't think I could have actually done it. Or like I could do it, right? Not to say that I can't do it. It's just literally the type of movement
Life support activated.
that like, okay, so I don't know why I'm like going on that. It was at a recycling plant, right? So they're the people at the like conveyor belts, and you gotta like, you're at like a section, you have bins on your left and right, and then it's like you want to look for these things on the belt to put into the thing. Mine was like, I think it was like clothing something, and then on my right side it was big laundry detergent stuff. Yeah, and the problem anyways, right? Yeah, as we all know about applying for jobs now is most of the time they don't want you to go in, right? So you can't like wow anyone. Your whole wow is your resume. But like, you know, most people like me really haven't done anything. Unless I want to put that I was co-published in a book. Because that is true. Yeah, can I tell you something? I cannot find that book that I'm in. I don't know the name of it. Every time I think I know the name of it, I look it up and I can't find it. So I'm just gonna say that I literally don't know what it is. And like, I swear I own a copy of this book. I swear it's somewhere in my house. But I just don't fucking know where it is.
Additional life support has arrived.
Not that I think I would be like cringe. It'd be cringe if I read it. Because it's like, oh, you know, like I won one of those. I was one of those people, like, because our whole school, right? Oh well, I don't know our whole school, but our whole class was like, part of one of our assignments was to write a short story, and then the teacher was going to send them into this thing, right? And there was like a competition. The short story competition, of course. And I honestly, oh, that's a perky weapon. I didn't expect much, but I was one of the people that did win. And for that's actually really good. And then, you know, I got published in the book. I think I had to pay extra money if you wanted to put a quote in the back of the book. So I did. I don't remember what I wrote. It was probably, I'm thinking it was probably on the lines of like, believe in yourself in some way. And like, follow your dreams. That's what I think it was. A stacked resume for some reason. Really? And people still? And like, that's like, I don't know if you've seen some of this stuff, but like some of these job listings too are like insane. Like, I saw a couple like pizza places, and they're like looking for like a pizza maker. Must have 4 years experience in the field, paying minimum wage. Like what are you talking about?
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
I'm giving you minimum wage, even though I expect you to have years of experience to work here. The job wants a first aid? Jack wanted first aid? Really? You know, I swear, I'm like, I don't even get what people are like looking for anymore. I thought half of these jobs just hired people. And like, I know like part of the thing too is that some companies just keep listings up just in case. Like they're not actually looking for a person, but they just like keep a listing up just like, oh, in case like one of our employees gets like fired, we can quickly like get some. And like, but that's like so like stupid and like scummy. Not to mention like you need to have so much for like no reason. Like I bet you could probably, like if you wanted to, I bet most people could just apply to like, oh my local like Tim Hortons or fast food restaurant. But does any, like, I know some people like doing it, but I hate dealing with people and serving people. That's another reason why I have trouble getting jobs. Because I absolutely despise being in the service industry. Because I don't want someone to like treat me like shit because I'm working a job. Not that a lot of resumes are read by AIs yet. But which is actually why there's that technique, right? Where some people like in the job description it'll say what they're looking for, and some people like on their resume like take those words and then put the text in like in white, so it's like invisible to the paper, but the AI will still read it. I've heard about stuff like that. And not to mention that I like, okay, I've had the whole opinion, I've had this conversation with people too, about like how outdated resumes really are. Because like I think I don't, at least like, okay, resumes themselves are fine, but like cover letters are like, why do you want to work at our company? Why do you think? Want me to lie to you? Oh, I've always looked up to your company. And I've always wanted to be a part of the team and really change everything and really help people. No, I'm trying to get money. I ain't lying. I don't want to be poor my whole life. How's that? Is that good enough reason? I don't want to live in my parents' basement. Right? Value Village on that cover letter? Like, that's what I'm saying. Isn't that stuff only supposed to be for like, oh, I'm getting like an office job, and it's like, ooh, blah blah blah. But why does Value Village care? And most of the, yeah, I know that most of the problems just comes from companies don't want to train people anymore. They don't want to spend money on the potential of someone. They'd rather just have someone who can do it. And there's a lot of jobs I've seen. If you're if you can get forklift certified, I think you're like set. I think my friend is trying to get forklift certified. That's like, I wouldn't know how to begin it. Like they're getting forklift certified because like someone at the job they're working at can like give out certificates that could teach people. Well, it's like, okay. how does anyone else do this stuff? I'm trying to get into carpentry. Just because, okay. That's like one thing. Like, oh, do you want to do carpentry? Sure. I had a little fun with woodworking in high school. Would it want to be my main job? No. I would much rather do something like streaming or what I'm doing now. But I know that we have a lack of trade workers, which means a lot of job opportunities. So no matter like who I am, as long as I'm like trained in the field, I'm probably going to get hired. A great income, especially because it starts at, I don't even remember. I think it's like $28, right? And then you work for like, I think it's like 9 months, and then you go to school for like 2 or 3. And even while you're in school learning more about the trade, you still get paid. And then every year your salary goes up. And like once you do like, I think like 4 years of schooling, you're at like $40 an hour or something. I'm like, that's insane. Yeah, 4-year course, yeah. That's like, and I'm fine with that. I just want a job that makes a good amount of money. Not so I can just live life, but I can enjoy life. I should just become like a no, I should become a crypto scammer. No, it's just not worth as much anymore. I need to make like a new scam. Yeah, especially like, oh, you might think like, oh, do I have to like pay to get into college to like get into this? Some of these programs, like some of them, yeah, you have to do like a college or like university course. But like a couple of them, there's actually like free courses that get offered, and you can just take them whenever they're available, and then they lead right into apprenticeship. I'm like, okay, if it's free. Not only that, but like the government grants or whatever, like when you are an apprentice, oh, you get to, the government will pay this much money for the tools you need to buy and such. I'm like, okay, you're just like asking me for, like, yeah, there's like other stuff too, like, oh, you could become like a doctor or a nurse. But from what I've heard from people, that if you do use like the government like grant for becoming a nurse or a doctor, they'll just send you wherever you're needed most. So you like, they might just be like, oh, okay, you gotta move to like none of it. You gotta go to like the Yukon. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Like actually, I might like it more out there, but like it's cold all the time. I like being warm sometimes. Too far. Like I wouldn't mind being somewhere else, right? But like, oh, no, this is not Quebec, bro. Don't. I would imagine that they wouldn't be able to put me there unless I knew how to speak French, which I really don't. Because what does school teach you about French? The basics, and then they're like, oh, if you like it, you can continue doing it, or you could like become French immersion. But you know, by the time they even like offered French immersion, I'm like, wow, the teachers have really killed any passion I might have had for this. Internet sucks. Oh yeah, I would imagine it would be slow. I don't think you can even get like, oh, no Bell fiber optic up there. I'm saying, man, like certain like school stuff have really like school killed my passion for reading. I like reading, and then we had to read all these books I found super boring in school. And now that I'm out of school, like I'm like, I really don't want to read something unless I think it's really interesting. Je parle français. Yeah. Miss? How do I say this in French? Look it up. This is the dictionary. Look it up. Okay. Why are you even a teacher? Okay, you can't like say this stuff to people, right? Oh well, you can, but like they're putting you in like the principal's office or whatever. But like the little dictionaries.
Successful we will be.
But like there's some teachers I really just want to call like stupid or like ignorant. Like
Life support has been replenished.
man, those French teachers that just I don't think I had a single French teacher that didn't
Life support has been
just like hand out worksheets and then just like did nothing half of the time. And then like they would only like care and like actually be involved when there was like assessments. I'm like, really? Actually, I did have a French teacher who cared, but that was in like middle school, and then she got in a car accident. And yeah, right. The older you get, you realize that like adults really are just like kids still, and like yeah, my French teacher. I want to say like, man, you're just bad. You're a bad teacher. I want to say that to some like math teachers too. Like when you're like, I don't want to assume that. I'll just say 70. When you're like 70 and a teacher, and then you're like never changed your teaching style apparently, and you brag that your class has the most people drop out of it. You're not a good teacher. Oh, more people drop out of my class. My class always has the best average. Like, shut up. You just scare people. And then, yeah, my English, some of my English teachers. I had some very wonderful English teachers, but I also had some very awful English teachers. Like Lil Miss, you can't be racist to white people. Like, I didn't say anything, because it was an online class. I don't care. But honestly, I was like pissed because like that's such like a bad attitude, and I'm like, if you really think that, I think you need to take some time to learn. And I don't even know if I talked about this on stream because like I thought about this later too, but it was like, yeah, you can, but it's funny. Exactly. A lot of times when someone's trying to be racist to a white, like if someone calls me a cracker, I think that's funny. like I'm fine with it. But like I'm telling you, like half of her class, if we weren't actually doing a lesson, she would either be like bashing white people or bashing men. Because she was, someone said to me, it was like that she was someone who sounded like was trying to be super politically correct, but then it just ends up being like an asshole. Right? I don't know if she was new or not. She was younger, which why she gets like the freaking like the whole
You
like
are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
like she definitely acts like people I've seen online, right? Talking about certain stuff. I'm like, really? I'm of the opinion that teachers need to be way more careful with what they say to their students. Because, like, not that teachers can't have opinions, but when you're an educator, you might rub off on some people, and, like, that's not
the
good.
capture target has vital information
Especially
that
when,
we will
like,
need to extract.
like
We
my
need our
frickin',
subject brought back alive.
I think, like, civics teacher or whatever, right? like he would state his own like political opinions sometimes, and like that, you know, not that people care. I vote like how I would want to vote. I don't let any of the like tricks that people use trick me. Yeah, she definitely was constantly online. You're the only other thing I remember her talking about. I remember her talking about how she listens to ASMR videos. That's the last thing. And you know, I can't. Maybe that's like one thing I actually agree on. It. Not in like I find them calming. I do. I don't listen to them often, but when I do,
Mission complete.
they're nice sometimes.
Escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Depends on the type too, because you know, I'm not listening to like, mommy comforts you or anything like that. But maybe I should. Maybe I should. That's all I'm saying. I just, you know, I think she definitely had her own thing going on. But you know, it's no, I can't start doing that because then I'm no better. I start making generalizations. But I don't think I've seen a lot of English teachers that actually like have a passion for teaching English, and I feel like that's just because there's not. Wait. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Lamerstva, maybe? I don't know. However you say it. Like, I'm under the opinion that later... I like it when teachers are human, but the lines that usually taught. Yeah. Yeah, right? Like, okay, yeah, you can, like, act like, oh, you're one of us. But then as soon as you start, like...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
like, okay,
approaching.
it's sometimes I'm fine with it. Like, he was my physics teacher and my earth and space science teacher. And, like, sometimes, like, during a lesson, like, he would just, like, talk about his life. It was kind of, like, interesting. Like, he would talk about, like, oh, like, some field trips he went on as a teacher, some, like, vacations he took. And then he would, like, relate it back to, like, earth and space science, and he would talk about stuff. I don't know what the name of the place is called. I didn't go there when I was in New Brunswick. But it's that place with like the really high tide, if you you know what it is. And it's got that rocks that look a certain way. It's not the Bay of Fundy, right? It's something. Okay, I didn't go there, but he would talk about like how he visited there, and then he showed some pictures of him like when he went there. I'm like, that's cool. I like when they do that. I don't like when they start like making generalizations about races and start bashing people based on gender. That's what I don't like. All I'm saying is that and I appreciate the people who do really try to teach. But I'm saying that there are some teachers that really make the entire profession seem bad. Like, I would never want to teach kids. Mainly because I don't think I can be mature. Which, you know, would be a problem. But... and also, and not to mention that I don't like kids. Yeah, 6 years of school. Yeah, it's so much schooling, right? And not to mention that, they get underpaid,
Stay
right?
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And that's such a, like, huge problem. They're like, a super important job to educate the next generation, right? And yet you pay them, like, bad? I know it's, like, worse in America, I believe, right? Than it is here. But it's still, like, not that good here. yeah, it's not that good of a job. But then there's the problem where, like, a lot of these people have been doing it for, like, so long that, like, they just, like, lose passion for it, right? And then, like, they're impossible to get fired, right? Because of tenure or whatever it's called. Which is why I think there's like, a lot of those, like, old teachers at our school. Like, okay, some of them still, like, tried and were, like, I had fun with when they were my teacher. But, maybe, yeah, right? And I think that, like, that's insane. Like, my friend was working, like, oh, okay, like, obviously he didn't get this, like, job just by, like, applying, right? His, his parents helped him get in, right? Because, like, they, like, work in the industry and stuff. But, he was a receptionist for, one of those, like, car places, like, I don't remember which one. It was, like, a Hyundai, maybe, or, like, a Nissan dealership. And, like, he was making, I don't know how much, but definitely, I don't know, maybe it was like 18 an hour? 20? I don't know exactly how much. I know it definitely wasn't minimum wage. He was making good money. And, like, but, you know, I have like, they, like, I find something very, like, odd about that. Like, he was working there, right? From everything I understood, doing fine. He, like, was doing the job well. And then, you know, when there was downtime, he would draw, right? Because, you know, you gotta do something to ease the boredom. And, like, there wasn't a single day he didn't show up, right? He never called in sick during his, like, whatever the period's called, where you could, like, still, like, let someone go. He didn't show up sick. He showed up always whenever they asked. He showed up early when they wanted him to, right? And, but then, right, there comes to the, like, near the end, like, I think it's, what, the 3-month period where you can't, like, fire someone without, like, a proper reason anymore. And he gets let go, and it was basically, I don't know, he was told something. But, like, they kept this other girl who was also a receptionist. And from what I was told, there was, like, multiple days she didn't show up. She barely ever did work. And, like, he had to cover for her a whole bunch. Like, not even, like, cover for her, but do work that needed to get done because she wouldn't do it. And he was the only one on the receptionist team who figured out how to use, like, one of the programs on, like, the computer. And they still let him go. And from everything we talked about with this, we've come to the conclusion that because it was a receptionist job, they kept the girl because she was good looking. Right? Because that's one of the main things you care about, right? Which is, like, awful. I hate when there's, like, stuff like that. Honestly, it's really stupid. And, like, from like, all that I heard, like, because, you know, he doesn't lie to me. He just tells me everything, basically. Like, he would draw a bit, right? Maybe, like, someone just saw him drawing once and was like, oh, just make sure you don't do that when there's customers around, right? And then there's another time where, like, I think something about being on the phone with, like, a rude customer and, like, them just, like, he was trying to explain something to them and they just don't get it sometimes. Something about, I think, a rental car or something. And then, like, that might have been a problem too, but, you know, privilege, whatever.
You are here on a capture mission. You must
saying
find, capture,
is
and
that-
extract our target.
Think you should, when you're thinking about your job, think about the person who can do the job the best. Oh, and also the other thing I think he was telling me was that she was just, like, a huge kiss ass. Which is strange, being a kiss ass and then not showing up for work some days.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
I mean, outside on this thing. I was looking for a job. I think around. No, I wasn't. I had to wait a little longer. I don't actually remember why I started looking for a job.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before
I
they
don't know if
escape.
any of this. Yeah, right.
Mission complete.
If
The
you're being a
captive has
kiss
been
ass,
escorted
right?
to the
You
extraction
do
point.
the
Well
job. Like I don't get what some people aren't. Why would you go through all the effort of being like, oh, and then like it's just mind-boggling to me that that could happen. And then also I swear companies complain like, oh, why aren't our workers like good, or like why is this and that? It's because you fired the people that were good.
Stay focused.
job.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's like, oh, like, do you know about the whole like I swear they do this article like in the newspaper like every other, no, not every other year, but like every couple of years, and like recently it came out again. It's the it's just an article that's always titled, "Why don't people want to work anymore?" And I saw an Instagram video of someone like going through the years, and then like that article itself goes back to like the 1940s. Or like people don't want to work anymore, and like a lot of people would say like it's not even that people don't want to work anymore, it's that most companies don't want people to work for some reason. Because they do that thing, don't they? Or like, oh, we realized less people could do this job and we could still do it with the same like efficiency, so we're not gonna hire as much people, even though it would make everyone's life easier. And actually, the 4-day work weekend, you know, I'm an advocate for that. I'm an advocate for the 4-day work weekend because the studies show. The studies show. It's just like, you can't even deny it. Like, literally, productivity up by like 140% or something. And people are like, oh, but you get like paid less, and that's like not even true either. It's just an excuse. People don't want to work. That's the thing. Efficiency is the quickest way to kill 4 years. The happiness, yeah. 4-day, right? And like, people have been happier. People actually like want to come to work. Like, there's been plenty of surveys. It's been implemented in places in like Britain and stuff. But like, some companies just don't care. And I get that there's some industries that like can't do it without hiring more people, right? Like, I can't go to like a restaurant. Yeah, before it was a 6-day. Yeah, I know that too. I didn't know that until I saw a video talking about that.
Heavy unit approaching.
Like, I can't go to a restaurant and then like they can't like cut it down to like a 4-day work week because they're open like every day. Right? Or like they could, but like you would have to have like different people working. Then you have to split it up. So like, oh, on week 1 these people get the 4 days, and then like next week the other people get the 4 days and shit like that. It would just be awkward. Worst pay. 6 day with worst pay. I couldn't imagine. But like, even like back in the day, right? Thing actually meant thing. Like, minimum wage meant a living wage back in the day, which it doesn't anymore. Because stuff hasn't like gone up together like it should be, and yada yada yada, boring economics, and that I don't really know much about. I'm just speaking out of my ass. But like, and not to mention like what? There's other like statistics too, right? Like before, right? Like whatever, like the 80s. Let's just take the 80s. One person, right? Working in the household, usually the man, right? Could buy everything that they needed. Food, groceries, they could pay the mortgage. Whatever else was needed, right? Instead of some money left over. Now, right, you need like 2 people living in the house, both working, and even that's just getting by half of the time. And people are like, oh, it's because you're not budgeting properly. Like, did I have to live in squander? Just because people won't pay me? Also, oh, let me tell you how much, like, okay. Everyone here probably right now is probably North American, right? That's right. So we know about tipping, right? I think that, okay, like, I still would tip people, right? Not to say I'm not, but also it should not be my job because the companies don't want to pay their workers. It should not be my job to pay the salary. You know in some places, some restaurants now they're including the tip in the thing. Like if you go to the Pickle Barrel, right? Apparently it's included now. Which, like, it's nice for the workers, right? But then, you know, I personally think that just might make less people want to come there. And it's not even like I don't think it's like 15% tip that's included. I think from what, like, I was being told, it's a, like, 18 or 20%. I'm like, really? Oh, and not to mention, like, other jobs. Fast food workers, right? Fast food workers with the tipping. I'm like, yeah, you guys like worked hard and you gave me the food, but and not to mention that like the person who wants you to tip at a fast food restaurant is the server at the front, and I'm like, you just took my order. You didn't even make my food. So I'm not tipping fast food employees because they're really not, like, I get tipping waiters, like, oh, they're tending to me my whole meal, get me drinks and stuff and make sure everything's good. But I'm not tipping the person sitting behind the counter who took my order and then handed me the pizza box, right? And the cooks get paid, right? But even like tipping is like weird because like I know people who work in the fast food, right? And like you have to like split, like the servers have to split their tips, not only I think with other servers, but with the kitchen. Which I'm like, is the kitchen, like, I don't get why you'd have to split it with the kitchen. Because isn't the kitchen usually like well paid at least? I would imagine. I don't know how it is. I don't run a business. Hey, we got one. We need one more. What's that? I don't know. That's like economic bullshit. Whatever. I'll become like a scammer. I'll be like the Wolf of Wall Street or something. And I'll just scam people. Oh, I'll tell you this. I'm gonna buy and trade stocks for you at this much a percentage. So whenever you make $1, I make 80% of it. So you actually only make 2 cents whenever you make $1. I make 80 cents. I think that's what that was in that movie. Basically. Isn't that like the whole scam? Like anyone could really learn like how, like if you really want to take any time, you could just learn how to trade stocks. It's not like the hardest thing in the world to do. And like there's plenty of guides on how to do it well. And you don't gotta go risky. You can always invest in stuff people always need. Food, like toilet paper, stuff like that. And I don't know, I've never invested. But like, and I think it's like the same thing with banks. I think banks are such like a scam business. Like, we make money by taking money out of your account for like a fee of having your account open. Let their cat trade stocks and it beat the market. Oh, that's so funny. See, that's like one of those things, right? Like, that's like one of those things where they're like saying like
You are here
a
to
monkey
find our
could do
target
it.
and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Because it's like, technically, like, yeah, a monkey's gonna make mistakes. But so is basically anyone, right? At any point. I don't think you could ever trade perfectly unless you just knew the future. Or actually know that they're started. Yeah, we get your money and like, not to mention that, like, you can't like decide like not to have a bank account.
Scans indicate our target is in the
Oh, well, you
vicinity.
can.
Find them.
But like, then you can get stuff. Like, if like the government gives you the government doesn't pay you in cash. The government pays you in a check, right? So you either need to endorse the check and give it to someone else to cash it for you, or you have to have a bank account. And then the bank just takes my money. And it's the endless cycle. You're taking my money. Insider trading.
You found
Honestly,
the
though,
target.
right?
Capture
That's what I
them
would
quickly
want
before they
to
escape.
do. Because, like, what? Isn't that the thing, though, with, like, insider trading? That the person who's actually trading the stocks doesn't get in trouble as whoever leaked the information? Because that happened to, like, Martha Stewart or someone, right? Or Betty Crock or someone, right? They, like, went to jail for insider trading and not the people who actually made money. So that was, like, insane. I actually tip my landlord. And that's one of those I still love seeing those memes though. Like, and it's so funny to see people take them seriously. They're like, oh, landlords are such terrible people and blah blah blah. It's like, that's why I pay them double my rent. It's like the whole, like, it's like the Sigma grind set stuff. It's like, rule number 7, always tip your landlord. It's like, how to get rich quick. Invest in rare fish, blah blah, have many uncles. Get inheritance from uncles. That's what it's always like. Something about a Wendy's bathroom. I don't remember exactly what they want you to do. I really love that some people make the like how to get rich videos, right? And then it'll be like, be born in a rich family. Like, okay. Like, I would be rich too. And like, my parents are rich. Ever think about that one? You're not special. Make something of your life. That's why some of those rich parents just like they like don't give money. They don't give like a lot of money to their sons, or they give none at all. They're like, oh, I built my stuff on the ground up. You do it too. I think it's kind of a dick move to deny them any money. But okay, like some people think like, because I see this post go around. I think it's like it's Jackie Chan, I think, like, was going to donate his money to charity when he died, like, all of it. And people are like, oh, then he's not going to give any money to his son. And then everyone like else that like actually like knows, was like, oh, It's because Jackie Chan's son like owns like this, or is like a part of a successful business, and he has money, so, so he doesn't need it. Gotta say, do not, you know, don't like super rich people that much. I don't care about like movie stars not like using their money, but like when there's people like Jeff Bezos, like at that point, what actually are you doing? Like when you have like $1 billion, like what's your goal? Like I get that they want to make more money, but like for what? Like, if you want to cement yourself as like bad, yeah, like you've won. You probably have like a fine house. Fine house, great house. You could probably own like any like car you wanted. Like, if you want a whole collection of cars, you can have that too. Like, you probably own multiple businesses, so you're always making like a whole bunch of money. All I'm saying is that, like, I swear, like, their earnings from their, like, companies or something should be just, like, they should get some of it. But then you should take, like, lost. They should take, like, I don't know, like, a percentage of it and then just put it to, like, the government or whatever. Like, not that I, like, trust the government all that much with everything, but it's better than like giving like if you give the government like money to spread around, like I don't know, like let's say you give the government like 100 million, so you get 100 million from these taxes. Am I stupid? Did I do it wrong? Isn't that supposed to open the bridge? Oh, failed it. At least they can like spread it around. Yeah, and they don't pay taxes because like what? It's like a loophole, right? Because like there's certain stuff that you can do to just like not pay taxes. It's like stuff you can also do stuff with like charity, right? Which is exactly what Jeff Bezos did. Like, he donated money to a charity, I think, that he, like, owned. And then, like, he, like, you write it off on, like, your taxes or something. You get the money back. And then he gets the money anyway because he owns the charity. And I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, if you like, you know, people like love. People went crazy when they got the fucking stimulus from in the U.S. Okay, like, you know what? I thought it was so funny. Like when like that stuff was going on, I would be watching like TV. I don't remember what channel it was. Maybe it was like History, but there would be an ad for I think the show called Moonshiners, right? They make like that. They make moonshine. And like the ad was just like the guy like opening up his mailbox and like, oh shit, I got my stimulus. I'm like, that's hilarious. And it would play so often. I would hear it like every day, like 5 times. Because I don't know why, like, the places don't get like multiple ads anymore. Eat the rich. That's like, I'm opinionated. I'm a very opinionated person. I just, you know, I don't care enough to like get involved into some of this stuff, which is why I'm not really like I'm not a complainer. I'm not a person to, like, I wouldn't go to a protest unless it's something like I know about and I wholeheartedly believe in. I'm not these like trend jumpers like we've seen a lot of recently. Like, you know, something gets trending, like a group of people online care about it for a month, and then they don't care after that. It's like the okay, like the, do you know what protesters are my least favorite? It's the it's the, not the like regular climate protesters, but the like, I'm going to glue myself to art climate protesters. That's the ones I'm mad at. Cause like, not only are you kind of making people just like people are like, oh, it was actually like so ingenious of them to do that because it got people talking about it, and then other people are like, no, it just got people talking about how much they hate activists. And then it was like at least the first one, right? They didn't damage the painting. It was a soup or something, right? Or they threw like paint over it, right? No, they threw a soup can at it. But that one was covered, so it wasn't damaged. But then the person like glued themselves to the other painting, like the Andy Warhol one. I think that's who that is. That's the Campbell soup. I don't think that's that good of art. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's fine. I don't care. And it's like those people really just feel like they're causing like hatred towards like activists, and a lot of people are like going down like the rabbit hole and being like, oh, actually those climate activists were part of a group called like Just Stop Oil, which is funded by someone, a Baron Oilist named blah blah blah. And then like I see like anyone else talk on the opinion, right? Like give their opinion, and then they'd say like that person that people say, because she got her money, right? Because her parents owned like oil. But once like she got that money, she's using it to stop oil. Love the guys that blocked an oil truck. Vegetable oil. I don't remember that. That's so funny though. That's like you guys can say like, and then that's when people start throwing around the word psyop. And they still kind of use it a bit. But now it's mostly when you're just talking about like military propaganda. like all those videos that I don't even know if they're like ironic at this point, or if they're people in the military actually like it's like their job to do it or something. But it's like you see it's always like they make like a hot girl doing a TikTok, and then she'll talk about like being in like the army. It's like, I should join the army because there's hot girls there. which I think's so funny. Personally, no, other people, I'm not knocking anyone else doing it. The States is so good for that, right? I wouldn't want to join the army. Not to say, you know what? Ooh, like, oh, do I romanticize combat? Yes, I do. But I'm talking about like real combat. I'm not talking about no like, oh, I'm shooting someone, or I'm like drone striking them or hitting with a missile. No, I want to go back in time, and I want to have a sword, and I want to go on the battlefield and have an honorable fight with someone else. And I want there to be no like ill will between us at the end of it. I want us both to respect each other as swordsmen and people. And you know, just like back in the day when like you actually like could be like a thing, right? Even during like World War I and II, there was still room to become like big heroes, like for either side, right? The Red Baron was probably the best pilot that anyone saw at that time. had I don't even know how many like
Operator,
confirmed
this is
kills
to
and
meet you.
shit.
Will you begin another mission?
Yeah, I always love those like old like I said they're like British or like European battles, and they're like the bloodiest battle in European history, and then it'll be like 30 people dying or 50 max, and then you'll go over to like Chinese history, and then they're like average Chinese battle, and then they'll say like 5 million people died, and I'm like that must be a mistake. Okay, so we're making the rest of this stuff. 5 million dead. Equinox. Hey, Equinox night. Oh, I love all that stuff. I immediately got these like max rank. Sigma. Holy shit, the Sigma grind set it's back. I'm losing my voice. Because I really haven't been talking that much in when everyone else was here, so it's cringe. Bloodiest battle in no, I think I'll go for a little more. I don't know if I'll go to 10. I don't know what I want to do. We should go back to find the sword. Yeah, 20. It actually takes like a ridiculous like amount of like skill. You also get to be like jacked because like a lot of swords are like heavy, and it's just cool. You learn like a nice combat style. Wait, I can change Warframes again too, can I? It's a pro tip, yeah. Honestly though, like if I could, I would like learn how to like I'll get like people like, oh, actually this wasn't a good sword and blah 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 blah. But if I could learn anything, like how to use any sword, I would probably still want to learn to use a katana. No matter what people say about it, like, oh, and actually katanas were terrible weapons and hardly ever used. They're also made of cheap metal because Japan didn't have much metal and blah blah blah. Whatever. They're cool. They're cool. And they're cool. And the only other sword I would accept using is like Guts' Dragon Slayer. I want a sword that's bigger than me, and that is more akin to like I have like a hunk of iron on it, not a sword. That's what I want.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Yeah, the Cloud Buster sword. Yeah, exactly. They're like the same size.
A toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
It's like one of those things. Oh! Thank you for the follow. Wealthy Strio? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll be corrected if I'm wrong. Thank you. Very appreciated. I am on a roll today. Okay. You know, not to like put a like dampen on my own skills, but I have a distinct feeling that someone else might be doing something for me. And if this is the case, thank you, because I'm like, I always forget to actually even like network or anything. Like I'm always like, oh yeah, I should make like TikTok videos to get like more like spread, right? Because like Twitter, you don't really get that much. You never really got too much on Twitter, but especially now with I don't know put it blue, and you can only like be promoted with if you own that. I don't have the money to do that
delivered
either.
a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will
I was
buy
thinking
you
like
more
TikTok's
time.
probably the best. I don't think Instagram's algorithm's that good. And like, I feel like to be like promoted more on YouTube, I need to. I would want to edit my videos into more. Yeah, exactly. Like TikTok like gets like so many, and like I definitely have some good moments. I just have to like remember. Like I guess I could go to the Phasmophobia stream and then just take like the entire like segment of every time I kept talking as Aaron, and then just make it a clip of that. And then I think I could do something with the like Germa house, and then I don't know, maybe something else. I don't remember. No, I don't remember what I did. The 24 hours. There's got to be at least one good joke in that vlog. Okay, like every time I get a follower on Twitter, like it's the same, and like you know, it's fine. Like I appreciate any follows, okay, but a lot of them are the graphic designers, right? And like they're like following, so like maybe I would imagine that if I say like, oh, like I want to update my like banner, and then like I get like a whole bunch of DMs from, would you're looking for a new banner? Would you be interested in paying $100 to me? No. I would not. Like that's fine. Like I literally, it's okay. Like the same thing on Twitch, right? I put my thing right on followers only, right? Because I wanted bots to have to follow me. So when a bot follows me, puts in my chat, I ban them, and I still keep the follower. That's a little technique I use. And you know, I'm getting there. I think, okay, like it won't be that hard like later, once I actually have the followers. The hardest thing definitely is the 50 followers, right? Because like, most of my followers at the beginning were either like my friends, people who know me, or just like any of the like 3 VTubers I interacted with on Twitter. Because I really, I'm not, you know, I'm not that kind of person. I can't. I just have trouble when it comes to like interacting and getting into groups. I like the same problem why I'm having like trouble to actually feeling like I'm being entertaining while streaming is literally the fact that I find it hard to be me, right? Because okay, first of all, there's stuff that I say that I probably can't or shouldn't say on stream. And not to mention that, like, you know, not like I appreciate that all the help, but because people know, like my friends know it's me, I feel like I have to act a certain way. And that's like I don't know, it's like a mental block, and I think that's just something that with time I'll get over, and then I could actually be the me I know I can be. You shouldn't, yeah. I'm actually like a lot of people would not call me a good person if they knew a lot of the stuff I talked about. But that's fine, because I, you know, have an opinion. There's a difference between having an opinion and also enforcing that opinion on someone else, right? Like, if someone's like, if someone thinks that, like, oh, like, gay marriages, right? Someone's like, yeah. But they're fine with people doing it, and they just don't like it, and they don't go out of their way to like hate on people. Then they're not really causing a problem, right? And like, if I say, oh, I don't really like slice of life anime, let's go with that one. But I'm not gonna hate on other people who like slice of life, because different stuff for different people. That's my secret. Just let everyone live how they want to live, unless they're affecting me, right? If they're affecting me, then I'll fight for how I want to live. But as long as no one's bugging me, I'm fine. I want to be left alone, you know? That's the kind of person I am. From like to tell you 100% honestly and truly, if I just had like infinite money, right? Or buy a house, right? Big house. Nice spacious house. Couple bedrooms maybe. Maybe. Yeah, like, I don't know. Let's just say 10 bedrooms. Right? Invite some of my friends, like the people that I like. No, Charlie. And then like invite like my close family. I'm not close with a lot of my family. And then like I'll put everything I want out. Put like workout room. Put like a boxing ring. Put like a swimming pool in the house. And then if I have unlimited money, I'm not going out. I'm ordering all my groceries. I'm like ordering stuff. Maybe I'll just buy like Blue Apron or something. And I'm just like getting all this food delivered. I don't like, I'm fine with going out with like friends and doing stuff, right? But I don't like going out to like when I don't have to. Like if I had the money, I would just stay in my house for a lot of times. That doesn't mean I wouldn't be like active. Like if I and that's the thing. I don't like going to the gym, but I don't mind working out. I just sometimes have trouble like making sure I have time. You know, it's like that's like a my problem. It's like I never. It was like, you know, when I was younger, I was like active, and then, you know, I was in video games. Like, video games got you. And like, and okay, and my other, like the other thing, like that's like the main thing. Like if I want to like live, if I'd stay in Canada, I would find a nice plot of land away from stuff, probably away from the big city, something more rural. It's a big house, gated house. I don't want people knocking on my door. And like if I'm only opening the door if I know someone's coming, or if someone like texts me like, "Oh, hey, I'm here." And then my other like thing that I would like, my only other style that I want to live. But then yeah, I would have my friends in the house, right? And we can hang out. Everyone else can have their own life. You can. Or you're allowed to have your own life. Everyone else has their own life. But like, you know, honestly, if I had enough money, like, let's say if I was like a billionaire, I would simply say you don't have to do stuff. If you want to do stuff, you can. But you can simply just live here, and I'm not charging you. Like, if I had the money to do that, I would. And then my other thing is, I would go to Greece and just live alone in like the mountains, and maybe own like a vineyard or something. And that sounds cool. And a lot of people have asked me. I don't know. Anytime I bring up wanting to live in Greece, people like, true, become a vampire? Reject my humanity based on that? People ask me like why I would want to live in Greece, and I think it always comes down to I've always been a big fan of like Greek mythos. Like Greek landscape. Also, like I'm a big fan of food. Like Greek food, Mediterranean food. Man, you said something like I'm a big fan of food. And it's like, I don't know. I just picture such like a, like I could live such a nice life on my own in like the mountains of youth. That's what I think. And I think don't have my phone, no internet. I simply live. I'm not tied down by like social media or anything. Go to Cairo, Egypt and become a vampire, and then some people have to travel around the world in like 90 days or else his mother's going to die. But I can also stalk time. That's my dream, friend. And then I have this arrow that gives me a cool, it manifests my will into a physical being. But only certain other people who have their will manifested. It would be a good thought, right? and then I go to Italy and I meet a priest that shares the name of a clothing brand, and I inspire him to be the best version of himself he can be, and obtain a heaven. Northlandic. I remember some stuff. Rhinoceros beetle. Singularity for. I don't remember the other trigger words. I think that's so like. I also think that like Dio's like I don't understand how you would like, no matter what like being you are, no matter like what you know. How did you come to the conclusion that that's how you get to heaven? You have to kill like 20 sinners. Like gathered in a single place. And then you have to say like these stupid words. And then you have to go to Cape Canaveral. How did you figure that out, Dio? Like I get, like they talk about that I think in like the light novel, which I haven't read. It's like talks about what Dio's doing during part 3, but it's just weird. Like what do you mean? And then like, not to mention that, okay, Made in Heaven. Peak stand, you know, really strong, really good. Still could have got beaten though, because a lot of people don't pay that much attention to it though. That I think Made in Heaven could have gotten better or something, because it was something like Poochie said. And then but in the games, you know, in Eyes of Heaven. Ooh, Dio's The World Over Heaven, literally like unbeatable. Not only can supposedly The World Over Heaven stop time infinitely, but it also has the power to rewrite history. It's my like favorite thing that he shows off, because he gets punched square in the face and then gets a mark on his face. And then he just like rewrites history and be like, no, you didn't punch me. And I find that so funny that he gets beaten in that game literally by the same plot of part 3, where I swear Jotaro just goes, so it's the same type of stand as Star Platinum, and then can just beat him. But to be fair, he does have help from Jolie. But even then, maybe Araki wasn't lying when he said that Star Platinum was the strongest stand. Like he was always on to something. It was the same kind of stand start plan. Oh, do you know what game I wish would like come to here? I really wish, even if they just keep it arcade form and then like port it here, I really wish the JoJo's Battle Royale would be here. 'Cause, like, it's only in Japan and it's only an arcade mission. It's made by, I think, Bandai Namco? So, and all I'm thinking is that maybe like later on they're either gonna port the arcade machine over here. They could also just do nothing, or they could make the game into like an actual like a console game, like maybe when it's like done. Because like, even though it's an arcade game, I didn't even know they did this with arcade games. There's like a guy that comes in every once in a while, right? And then he like sticks a thing in the arcade, and then it updates it, right? So they get like new characters. Like, I don't remember who the newest one was. Like, I think last time I checked, they added like Yoshigage Kira and some other people to it. And then, cause like I think in base it was like part 1, 2, 3, and then like some people from 4. And I think they added people from 5 and 6 recently too. Cause I know they added like Journal, Mista, Narancha. I don't know about anyone else. One thing I think is funny about that is that for like Dio and Jotaro, yeah, it's like so. It seems so fun. They have an extra mechanic that no one else has, where they can find these tokens around the map that are like to like stop time, and it increases how long they can stop time for. Which I don't know, it just seems kind of busted in a battle royale game that you can stop time. It'd just be like, oh, it's a 1v1 and we're both here. Stop time. You die. I think it would just be cool. I am kind of excited for the My Hero Battle Royale that Bandai Namco is making. I'm not like I was into My Hero, and I'm probably still gonna watch it when it's done. I'm not like one of those super fans though.
Another life support capsule is now available.
But you know, I'm interested in like I like having different stuff. Because like most of the battle royales is like, oh, you want to play Fortnite, you want to play Apex, or you want to play like nothing. Because it's PUBG, I guess, if you're looking for that. The world. Yeah. And then there's like and that arcade game has like unlockables. You can get like costumes, you can get titles, and like it's like cool. But like I think it's like one of those arcade games where it's like you probably want to get a group of people, because I think it's like you need like 8 people at the like arcade machines around you. I don't know if it plays like online. The world.
The longer you fight,
Time
the
grinds
more
to a
successful we will
halt.
be.
Time moves once more. Once more the world. That's what I need. I need that sound effect. Doesn't even play Warframe. Doesn't even spend 8 million hours a day grinding. Like, doesn't spend more time than you would ever on Genshin to grind. Why don't you fucking hang yourself? Okay. But yeah, like honestly, once I get partner, man, I'm putting. And if I can get that whatever blurb thing to work, I'm putting the time stop sound effect. because I want that. Because I think it's definitely gonna scare me. Because it's like if I hear any noise, it's gonna scare me. Because I hear anytime someone follows me, I get scared because I don't hear it often enough. Gosh, I'm so popular. Felt like a deer. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday when I was out, or maybe the day before, whenever day I was out, I was walking in the parking lot, like back to like the car, and this guy just fucking like zooms through the parking lot. I'm like, okay, he's gonna go around me. He goes like straight for me, and I just like stand there like a deer, and then like I start moving. Like he was going like fast, right? But he was pretty far, so I started moving again. It's like, like actually, like he turns around, and like he definitely wasn't going to hit me, right? Or he wasn't trying to, but it's just like he just went straight for where I was. What? I can build the Bratton Prime. Why haven't I built these? We do that next time we see me. Yeah. What are okay? Like I get like one of the things you can do, right? If you don't think you can dodge a car, right? You're supposed to like jump, right? Because you like minimize the impact, like your legs get hit, and then you like barrel over the car, right? So you don't take as much damage. That's like one thing you can do. But like I don't know. It's like scary.
Are you enjoying the view?
How are you supposed to react? And then the people in the car are like, they're like acting like you shouldn't be afraid. Like like you are trying to murder me. What are you getting mad at me for being afraid when you just? It's like when I was walking home from school one time, right? Crossing that path, and that fucking I don't know who it was, but there was someone who would drive there, and then anytime anyone crossed that road, as soon as they saw them, they would floor it, man. And then like you would audibly hear it. The city trucks. That's not right. These motherfuckers are like why? Why do you just like hate people? Through the path. Oh, that too. Yeah. Like what? What do you mean? I'm building a lot of stuff. I'm like goated. That's why. Yeah, I put some lights. Okay, like they like. I swear they only added that light because someone got hit there. Get mad you're walking on the path. It's like the snow plows that would only plow those paths at noon. Like, why'd you wait so long, bro? I droid! Yeah, let's use one of the worst Warframes. Smart countries plow everything, not just the roads, right? Yeah, like I don't get like I would have to walk to school right through that path, and then it wouldn't be plowed, right? And then I would like come home for lunch, and then they would just be plowing it at lunch, and I'd have to like move out of the way so they could like plow properly. Or sometimes they just wouldn't plow it, like. Like actually. Oh wait, I should log in on my one app. I need to get my dailies. How else am I gonna get Guts Berserk in my mobile game?
Distract the infested while a
Hey,
lone
this is one of the
channel
cool
operative hunts for
melees.
supplies.
By cool, I mean
Set off the
stupid.
alarms to start.
You can throw it.
The infested are
Should
releasing
remind-
toxic spores into the
Hit
area.
it. Yeah, go.
Emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
When are we gonna get like the anime inspired Warframe? That's what I'm looking for. It's all like, oh, inspired by something, right? They're like, they're usually named after like a god or something. Like some are more obvious than others. Like Sun Wukong or Neja, if you know Chinese mythos. But then, like one of the newer ones, which is the Warframe, Varuna, you would have to know something deep. Nope. Let's get the tentacles going. This is what Hydra does. I'm that one champ from League. Oh, Ilawe or
Life
something.
support incoming.
Oh no. Yeah, have fun with your leg. Enjoy talking with you. The Ymir speech. I also kind of want to put on the Aaron. I don't know if you remember this scene because I've only seen it through like clips. I've never watched it like this far in Attack on Titan. But when Aaron's like kidnapped by like Bear Tiltman,
will
right?
buy you more time.
And like they're just like sitting like talking, and then Aaron's like, "Psychotic mass murderers who snuffed out the lives of countless innocents." I think that scene's so funny. And then like, and then Ryan has a little comeback. Is like, and then Aaron's like, "Stop acting like you have anything right to be sorry for yourselves. We live in too created." Yeah, he's talking to Rhino. Yeah, because Rhino's there, Bertolt's there, and Ymir, I think? And then Rhino goes on his little like, "What? You want an apology? Will that make you feel better?" I love that. I think the audio is so funny. It's just like I hear some audios in like edits, and then I don't remember them. Like I don't remember Light going, "There was no other way. The world had to be fixed." I don't remember him saying that. But then I heard that. I've heard that audio used a lot. Should add more tags on my stream like VTuber. I thought I did have tags. Maybe I took them off when I was streaming from my console. I'll do that right now. I can totally do it. I'm gaming on pause. Let me do my little... No, sure, yeah, you can do it. Let me claim my rewards on my little mobile game though for this second. Wasureta. Holy shit. I got 1,000 premium currency. I'm so good. I'm so glad I don't feel like dying anymore. I don't feel like I'm dying. So, that's a plus. That's a real big plus. I don't know if it was the stream that helped it or simply existing that helped it. But, you know, whatever it was, I'm always good now. I've been feeling like awful past 2 days. And I think it's because like my brother gave me a sickness. So now more like a stomach thing rather than like a, you know. This is the worst of the Can I stay in this forever? Am I... Does this insta-kill them? Oh, that's really strange. And scary. Not to mention that I just like, because like I'm an idiot and like last night, right? I was like, oh, I'm about to go to bed in like an hour. Oh, what should I do? I'm a bit hungry. What should I eat? Oh, how about 5 slices of pizza and a burger? Yep, that'll be good on your stomach as you sleep. It's so good for me.
The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready.
It's not like I don't know. Like I was literally like eating it and thinking, oh, this is such a stupid idea. And then I still ate it. And then this like entire day I haven't felt hungry. Oh, you only have not editing. Okay, can you give me some like what other tag do you think I should have? Gamer. I can do it from my phone as well as my computer. They're both in front of me. So I put VTuber.
Additional life support has arrived.
Okay. Edit stream info. Enter my own tag. Are they like if I start typing in one? Okay, no. VTuber EN. VTuber. Chill. Night. Black. No, that's not the one to do. Sorry. Okay, I think that's all I'm added. Did it update? I need to know. 'Cause I'd probably have to refresh my page for it to update. What? Is there something wrong with that? Is there something wrong with that tag? I don't get it. The very first hide player. It's so good. Oh shit, I'm dying.
Critical mass. After that point, no amount of life support will save you.
I'm gonna refresh my thing to see if I actually
Life
the tags
support
applied.
activated.
Go. Let's see. Yeah, it did. Yippee. Hogs in the chat. Oh, this is the reason. The main reason anyone uses a thrown melee in this game is because you can use your secondary while still wielding the melee. A very cool thing. viewers skyrocketed. It was the tags. The tags, they work.
Life support has been
Either that or
replenished.
I'm literally just insane. I've killed my voice. I haven't been drinking
Life
enough
support
water.
activated.
I'm half. Oh, I am halfway. Yeah. I got a lot. Like, okay, first of all, this was like the second time ever I actually got like followers during the stream. Because like every other time it's been like after my stream's offline, and I think the only other time I got a follower was during my 24-hour one. And I got what, like, what, 3 today? Yeah. Which is, you know, great progress. It is, yeah, it's very cool. Nah, I'm a bit of a niche internet micro celebrity. You wouldn't know me. I think I'm a bit too famous for you now.
Life support capsule.
I'm gonna ditch you. I need to move on. Announcement. I didn't. You know what? Other people doing stuff on Twitch really teaches me stuff you can do. I honestly thought that this game would be terrible to stream, by the way. But I guess like if I'm just like killing, it's fine. Just like there's not a lot of like substance. I could just talk.
The longer you
I can
fight,
give my
the
opinion
more
on like
successful
schooling
you
and
will
whatever I was talking about earlier. And about my like hatred of certain teachers. Look at me now. It's gonna be the stupidest ability in the world. It's like
Another
Vladimir
support
from
capsule
League.
is now available.
It's another game I'm waiting for. Or maybe I should pull up the like the website for League Wild Rift and see if they say that they have a release date for Wild Rift on consoles.
Almost completely saturated
Because
the
they're like,
atmosphere.
oh, we don't.
You need to get
It's
out
supposed to
of there.
come out like this year. They said in like, I swear they say that in like
Life support has been replenished.
2020. No, it's better to go for this one. It's like, oh, like, yeah, like I enjoy playing Smite, right? But I think it might be interesting to see another kind of MOBA, like just play it. It probably won't. I probably won't like it more. But I just think
Life
it's something
support
different,
activated.
right? Sometimes you gotta just play something
Life
different.
support on the way.
Like, you know, I can't just play like Fortnite all the time. I try different battle royales. Apex. COD Warzone. PUBG. I tried out a whole bunch of those. I still like Fortnite the best though out of them. You know, I'm a gamer. Because like, is there a single other game you could
Life
play
support has arrived.
where Eren Yeager can shotgun Goku? I didn't think so.
Life support has been replenished.
What's I say about High George is I think he looks cool. Besides that, he belongs in the depths of the abyss. No, you don't know. I'm going back to what I was gonna say. He belongs in hell. That's what I think. Yep. I think this is gonna be
Life support on the way.
the last mission I do. I'll get to 20 minutes and then so that'll be like 3 hours. This is a pretty good stream. We're getting back into a longer stream. Should be back tomorrow. Dark Souls, I don't know if my friend's gonna join me because he does not like Dark Souls 2.
I've delivered
Which
another
is
life
fine.
support
I
capsule.
respect it. He doesn't think it's a bad game, it's just not his favorite. Right? It's like me, I don't think Bloodborne is a bad game, but I would rate it the worst Souls game that I played. And I mean like from software, not like Code Vein. I've never like played that much of those games. So it's like it would be like a toss-up, to give my opinion on them. I feel like no, those aren't even like popular anymore. I feel like if I was doing like a tier list thing, I'd be just doing it for myself. Is that a category on Twitch? Can I do a tier list? Or is it just like I do a just chatting? Let me check if there's like a
Life support incoming.
no, there's no tier list. Don't kill me. I was looking it up.
The spores have almost completely saturated the
I
atmosphere.
know.
You need to get out of there. Life support
How did you knock me
activated.
down? Not supposed to be able to touch me while I'm not
Another
in
life
it.
support capsule is now available. We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. Life support has been replenished.
What? Yeah, you know what's interesting? On my phone, the announcement actually doesn't show up. Just strange. I guess just the mobile app has different limitations, right? Well, also it's like weird that the mobile app censors certain like words that like aren't like censored half the time. Like if someone says like, and it's like not even all the time. Like LMAO, Lamau.
Get ready for a capsule.
Like sometimes it gets censored. This time it didn't. Most of the time it does. I don't know if I got any like big stream plans anymore. I just want to continue doing what I'm doing, and then, you know, just chill. Just stream, just have some fun streaming. I'll stick in, I don't know when, but as soon as I finish,
Additional life
I think
support
one of
has
the
arrived.
games I'm playing, I think I'm gonna move stuff around to do, like on Mondays, I was thinking of doing like just for the alliteration, like I was gonna do like a medieval Monday. We're gonna play like, I'll play like games or like do stuff in like old time, like I'll play like Chivalry or like Mountain Blade, something like old time, night time. You know, I like those games. I like Chivalry. I don't know how much I actually haven't played that much of Chivalry 2. And I haven't played that much of Chivalry 1. I own that as well. A minute.
The spores have almost
And then
completely
you can
saturated
get-
the
yeah.
atmosphere. You need to get out of there.
Water.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
No, the sensation of
support
dying is
activated.
coming back. I feel it in my bones. It's encroaching
Life
on me,
support
on
has
my
been
peaceful
replenished.
life. Die!
I've delivered another life support capsule.
One. Speed appetite. Oh. There's actually 7 guys stuck in there. And he's cool. The worst aiming in the West. You can tell I'm getting more tired as my aim gets like worse. Ooh, I woke up. Oh, this designer got me drip.
Get ready for a capsule.
That's another part of Warframe I think is really interesting. They call it fashion frame. Where people like make their Warframes look
Saturation is
like
nearing critical
nice, or
mass.
they
After
try to
that
make it
point,
look like
no
something
amount of life
else.
support will save you. Life support has been replenished.
Very, very cool to see. That some people could be so yeah.
Another life support capsule is now available. Now I can start leaving because by the time I get there it's gonna take 20 minutes and then I'll be gone. I left a couple of seconds. It's whatever. Look what our Tenno operative just
G10.
found. They could not do this without you.
I don't know. I don't actually know
Spore
anyone.
saturation is nearing critical mass.
Oh,
After
because
that
it was a
point, no amount of life
Warframe.
support will save you.
Okay. That's gonna be all for today. I'll be back. Should be back tomorrow at 7 for some more Dark Souls 2, continuing my playthrough. Might have my friend with me, might not. Depends. I don't know his feelings. He'll probably join me in Dark Souls 3 if I play that one, though. But I think I'll just wait to get back to the Orbiter and then give a proper send-off. I need to check what games I was even playing. Devil May Cry, Catherine Full Body, Persona 4. It's another fucking game. Let me check the schedule. Let me pull it up. Oh, I was playing Vampire. Oh! Wait, no, I'm doing that before I end stream. Qualified for the next Master Rank test. So we're gonna switch Warframes. Because, okay, like, usually, like, okay, I would recommend this to, like, if anyone is playing this game and is newer and doesn't, like, know stuff. I would recommend practicing the Mastery Rank test first, because if you fail the Mastery Rank test, you have to wait 24 hours to do it. So you can just go here, and then you can press square to practice, or it'll tell you down there. You get, like, a whole bunch of stuff. But if anything, I don't think it's that hard, but if it's the stealth one, I might be in trouble. Because I remember there's like 2 stealth ones, I think. And if this is the other stealth one, then I might fuck up. But if it's not, then I'm set. Please don't. Oh, I don't like.
Tenno, you can protect yourself, but can you protect
it's
others at
defense.
the same time?
Oh.
Survive each wave while defending the objective.
Playing Lavos. My personal favorite and my main Warframe. They spawn all these guys. through this. It's gonna kill them all because no matter what, the enemies like don't balance, by the way, so they're always like pretty low. Like, yeah, they go up higher later. Like the beginning couple of mastery ranks are like level like 10, and then like now they get to like 30. I don't think they like go higher. It might later. Oh wow! Oh, it was so hard. Wave what? Okay. It's honestly not even like a. Like you wouldn't be able to do it. It's literally just like. It's like a time waster at this point. Like I guess if you like somehow got this much mastery like super early, you might not be able to do it. But I don't know. Still not that high of a level. By the way, there isn't like a single thing that I like actually use that I made the build for. I always look it up because there's always someone who can understand stuff better than me on this. And you know, it's not really like there is a PvP mode, but I don't play it, so I don't care that much. So I I know some people care. And, you know, good on them. But I play this game like it's a single player game. That's how I play this game. Unless I'm playing with one of my friends. It's hardly ever. I have like one friend who plays this. And I don't know. And sometimes but most of the time we just play something else like Smite or Fortnite, something like literally. It's just for most people this isn't like a top priority game, you know. Still more. Right. Well, I'm glad that killed him.
A formidable performance. This test is now.
Oh, it's gonna play the Warframe theme. Holy shit! The orchestra. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I don't care. Yippee! Oh, we managed. I managed to get that. I don't know why I do that. When I get it's like maybe it's like to make people feel included, but I don't get the why do I always do that. I never do that like any other time. I only do it stream. We did it. Like no one else is playing. I did it with the love and support from everyone else. Okay, that's it though. Now there's gonna be nothing else that's gonna just stop me from being like, okay, we're done. As soon as we read this email, they're gonna be like, congrats.
The inbox has messages for the
Passion the
operator.
test. You
Anything
can
about
put this
orders,
up in your
email?
orbit or blah blah blah. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to all the new followers as well. And I'll be back tomorrow. Dark Souls 2, 7 p.m. EST. Miss it if you want to. But don't. Bye-bye.